accommodation, 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 accommodation.
1. Something done, such as providing a loan or signing an accommodation paper as a surety for another, that is done as a favor without any direct or indirect benefit, compensation, or consideration. 2. The act of making a change or provision for someone or something.
Accomplice, 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 accomplice.
One who knowingly, voluntarily, or intentionally, and with common intent and criminal purpose shared with the principal offender, solicits or encourages another to commit a crime or assists or attempts to assist in its planning and execution. Normally, one's mere presence while knowing the crime is about to be committed, without any contribution to the commission of the crime, does not make a person an accomplice. However, in some situations, knowledge combined with the failure to make an attempt to prevent the crime will make one an accomplice. An accomplice is normally regarded as just as culpable as the person who actually commits the crime.
Accord, 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 accord.
1. An agreement to satisfy a claim by some form of discharging the obligation other than what the obligee is or considers himself entitled to. 2. In legal citation, the identification of one case that clearly supports the proposition for which another case is being quoted.
Accretion, 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 accretion.
1. In property law, the gradual increase in land through natural processes. For example, the creation of land caused by the deposit of sediment on a shoreline of a river or ocean. The new land becomes the property of the owner of the property to which it is attached. 2. In succession law, the increase in an heir or legatee's interest in property when a co-heir or co-legatee dies before the property vests, rejects his inheritance or legacy, fails to comply with a condition to be met before vesting, or otherwise becomes incapable of taking the property.
Accusation, 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 accusation.
1. A formal charge of criminal wrongdoing against a person or corporation. 2. An informal charge that one has committed an illegal, immoral, or otherwise wrongful act.
Acquiescence, 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 acquiescence.
Tacit or passive conduct that implies agreement or consent. For example, if one makes a statement and another is silent when an objection should be forthcoming, the second person's acquiescence to the statement may be inferred.
Acquittal, 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 acquittal.
1. In criminal law, the legal finding by judge or jury that an accused person is not guilty of the crime he is charged with. Once the acquittal is reached, the defendant may not be prosecuted again for the same criminal act or transaction. 2. In contract law, the release or discharge from a debt or other contractual obligation.
Actuary, 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 actuary.
One who computes insurance and property costs, such as the cost of insurance premiums and risks. Ademption, 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 ademption. The reduction, extinction, or withdrawal of a devise or legacy by some act of the testator before his or her death that clearly indicates an intent to diminish or revoke it. See also ademption by extinction, ademption by satisfaction, abatement, advancement, and lapse.
Ad hoc, ad hoc, ad hoc, ad hoc, ad hoc.
For this, for a particular purpose. For example, ad hoc committees are often created to accomplish a particular purpose.